Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be using some faceted 4mm gemstone beads to make a necklace, wire wrap necklace. Well, not wire wrap, but a wire necklace. I have so many beads here that I'm going to start to utilize them. I'm going to use pick one. I think I'm going to use like Indian agate or something like that to make a necklace. And I'm going to be using 20 gauge wire and 22 gauge wire to wrap it. So if you want to see the outcome, follow along. So I'm going to start with the 22 gauge wire and the beads that I chose, which are, like I said, Indian agate. So I'm just gonna take a few of them off the string here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. I'm gonna take 7 of the small beads off the string, and I'm gonna string them up onto the wire here, one at a time. Yeah, I forgot to mention that since I'm using these small 4mm beads, I need my visor. So if you guys are using that, that'll be great. All right, let's go ahead and start stringing them up one by one. All right, now I have the 7 beads here. Just gonna use my veil making pliers, the smallest one, and just go ahead and make a little loop at the top here and wrap it around maybe 3 times. 1, 2, 3, like that. And go ahead and flatten that little piece there. And then just pull this is very simple. Just pull these beads down toward the end, and then grab the pliers again for this end. Give yourself a little space to wrap it around here, and then bring this piece around like that. And 1, 2, and 3. So that's it. Go ahead and snip it off, flatten it. And that is the gist of it. All right, so that's what we have here. I'm gonna make, I don't know, maybe I'll start with maybe 10, see how that looks. As you can see, I've already made 3 there. I still have a way to go. Let's go ahead and string up some more. This isn't a special request like my last video was, but just decided to make a necklace since I rarely make a beaded necklace. Generally make pendants or bracelets or rings or whatever. So this is the idea I came up with. All I'm doing is just stringing these on. If I go off camera, I'm sorry. That's all I'm doing is putting these beads on here. 7 at a time. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 7. All right, so as we did before, take the smallest size, or you can use your round nose pliers. I don't have that near me at the moment, so I'm using these. And I'm just gonna give it 3 wraps. 1, 2, 3, and then flatten it. Flat nose pliers. I mean, needle nose, flat nose, whatever. Whatever pliers you have that can flatten it. Alright, now I put the beads toward the end here. Grab the pliers again. Leave yourself a little space here. Wrap it around 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I'm making a chain link bracelet basically. And let's go ahead and snip and press flat. All right, and we're going to continue on for a few more links, maybe 6 more links. And I said before I'm going to use 18 gauge wire. The reason I was using the 20 gauge wire, the reason I was using that was simply to make jump rings, which I will do right now. I'll probably make about 10 of those also. So I'm going to use this size here, 1, 2, 3. And just wrap it around. And this is scrap wire. Try to make jump rings out of scrap wire whenever possible, just to use it up. I'll make about 10 of these to start and see how that goes. So I have about 10 of them put together. Well, some are put together. Anyway, these are all the jump rings that I've already made, and basically we just connect one link to the next using the jump ring. So all you do is just open it, pull it to the side there, stick one in there, one there, close, and there we go. Do the next one. Close. So basically I just connect all of them using the jump rings. And I'll see how long that will be, if it's long enough for me, or if I need to put more links. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I may have to do a few more, maybe 4 or 5 more. Yeah, because this doesn't look like it's going to be a very long necklace at all. So I'm going to make 4 more, well, 5 more, a total of 15. Okay, I've added the other links to the chain, and this is how it's turned out so far. Now all that's left is to make an extender, just in case I want it a little bit longer, and I have to make the clasp to close it. Other than that, it is pretty much done. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Alright, so now to make extenders, I'm going to make just smaller jump rings, that's all. So I'm going to make multiple jump rings at a time. So let's just keep wrapping until I get about 4 rings here. Four or 5, something like that. I think that ought to do it. Go ahead and snip that off there. And That's one. Two. Three and 4. Actually 5. Alright, so that's going to be my extender. I'm just going to put those all together. Alright. Now for the clasp, I'm going to cut about, let's say about 3 inches of wire. I want to make the clasp a bit sturdy, so I'm going to use 18 gauge wire. 20 gauge wire will be a little too flimsy, and I don't think it would be good for a clasp. But anyway, cut about 3 inches. You can measure if you like. I just eyeballed it, 3 inches. And now I'm going to get my bell making pliers, and I'm going to use, let's use this one here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to use that one and make a I should have straightened the wire at the end here first. It was curved because of my jump rings before. All right, now. So now, there we are. Maybe I'll use a bit, make it a bit tighter here. Just a little. Alright, so now I'm gonna hold right there at that loop that I just made and take this little tail and wrap it around. Wrap it around the long tail. Yeah. Alright, so straighten that wire out a bit. And then basically I will take the largest mandrel on the ring, jump ring here, and curve it around like that. Simple. Now I'll just cut off the excess. Maybe 3 inches was a bit much, but you know, better too much than never enough. So I'll just cut a little bit of that off. And then just open it a smidge. Use this end here to give it a little teeny loop. There we go. And there's the clasp. You just connect the jump ring to that and to the end of your necklace, and there you are. So that completes our necklace. I had already added the extender rings. Like I said, I added a few more rings to it to make it a little bit longer, just in case I wanted it longer. Anyway, I take the other side here. Here's the one jump ring, and I'll just open it and go ahead and put on the clasp that I just made. Close it back, and we're finished. There you are. And let's see how it looks on the side here. There. voila, we're done. This is a necklace that I've made for me personally, and I think it will go well with this beautiful turtleneck that I have. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.